And we are live. Good evening, everyone. Welcome to the captain's meeting for our first AoY event. And we'll review the April online event, go over rules, all that fun stuff, payouts, get the random number generator going for the ID code, all that fun stuff. But first, I'm Bob Hammond, Vice President of Kayak Anglers and Director of the Northeast Ohio chapter. Joining with us, we got Drew Bade, Grant Sage, Ken Morris, and Jay Jordan, members of leadership. So welcome, everyone. I see a few people joining here. We got 3 watching now.
Did you mute Jay?
No.
It says let me in. Did he
That was
self-mute?
That was earlier.
Oh, that was earlier. Okay. I guess there is a timestamp on that. My bad.
Can't unmute your guests because they chose to mute themselves. Yeah. Told you, he's in the dark. He's rigging up that secret bait.
What are you doing in my waters?
So to start, since this is the first AoY event, this is the group of anglers that we sent to the Susquehanna last year for the championship and team challenge. You can see we had some fun as a good group. Josiah took home a trophy. We got our cool little gifts. Speak of the devil, there he is.
What's poppin'?
Had some beverages, had some good barbecue, good times with good people. So that's what we're working for. Yeah. But let's start with the April online real quick. And we always do this. It's kind of like our preseason. Doesn't count for AoY points. If you knock the rust off, hit some new spots, get into paddling shape for the real tournaments that start tomorrow. Oh, Adam. I got it right here. Delicious and refreshing Bell Stores spring water. I'll get to our sponsors here in just a moment. But yeah, 26 anglers took to the waters in April. We had 183 fish submitted. I have been told there was a lot more that were not submitted. They just couldn't get the upgrades. We have 16 limits throughout the month. I wanted to look at, where did it go? Connor, 1875 smallmouth, honorable mention, awesome fish there. Caught in water that's in play for tomorrow. So hopefully he marked that and he can get back on that. Someone else can find it. And then big bass for the tournament was Derek with his 20.5 incher. Nice fish there. Also taking second place. It's a good anchor, 96.25 inches. Brett Fultrower took first place with 98.5 inches. Adam Coleman took third place with 95.5 inches. He came on late the last couple of weeks of the event, which kind of how it goes every year. Everyone gets out ready to hit April 1st, go out. It always snows April 2nd, and then the last couple of weeks are when the fireworks start. Andrew was in the money for a little while. He finished in fourth place, first out of the money. We will do the Discord tag for the AoY events again this year, first out of the money. It's always fun to collect and go. Jeremy Huntington had a great month. He was in the money for a little while. Connor with his smallmouth was catching up. Mark was out there hitting some different waters. He wasn't in his normal spots and caught some good fish there. Roger Priest, always a staple in our April events. Just couldn't find. And then, yeah, Brooks, 85 inches. Steve Porter, 84.75. Bradley Green, 83.5. Tyler, Zach, Caden, Brandon, and Stephen Garrett round out the 16. We did add 100. What was the number? I posted it as 180 something to our charity fund. 185.25 into our charity fund, which we're working with Stark Parks this year. Last year's money plus this year's money is going to roll over and be donated to Stark Parks. Pretty cool. And that's also, I still need to get it on Tourney X, but we are doing a non-AoY event with Stark Parks at Deer Creek in August. That's going to be a fun event. No clue what's going to come from that or how that's going to run, but we're hammering out the details on that. We're going to hit Deer Creek where you get some good hybrid stripers in there. There are some big fish. I've caught some big catfish in there before. The largest crappie I've ever caught in my life came out of Deer Creek. Plus, I saw a peacock walking around the one day. There's a peacock there in the parking lot. And I was like, what the heck is this? So, like, Deer Creek's a very interesting water, and it should be fun. Fun event there. But yeah, that rounds out April and a little teaser for that, which brings me into what our sponsors. What we already talked about, Bell Stores. We could not do what we do without our sponsors. Dane from the corporate level has been working really hard. He's got us some awesome sponsors. Fishing Online, they're back. They're so generous with us. They've been with us for as long as I've been here. Really just awesome people there, and they have the ludicrous speed shipping even into Ohio. You get it next day. Sometimes it's 2 days, but it's so quick, and it always seems to come a day before I'm expecting it, and so I can't give my wife a heads up, and then I have to explain it. But no, I'm joking. But they're ludicrous speed shipping. Awesome people. Great selection of stuff. Hobie Eyewear's back again, and that is one of the prizes that first place will get on top of the payouts. I believe it is 50% off a pair of sunglasses to first place. So you do have to pay for half, but you get half free. And I'm told they're crystal clear. I'm just too blind for that to make any difference, but they float. That's essential for kayak accessories. Yeah. Kayak cushion. Of course, everyone knows how great those are already. Take a comfortable seat, make it even more comfortable. Take an uncomfortable seat and make it able to sit through it through the entire day. They are just great. They look great. They feel great. Bull Bay rods. We have 5 Bull Bay rods that we'll be raffling off throughout the year. I will have one tomorrow. I believe it's going to be one of the spinning rod models. I need to look at what I have, but we'll have a Bull Bay rod in the raffle tomorrow. The awesome Banshee series. They look great. Jay stopped by last week and we were playing with them. They feel standing in my garage playing with our rods. Yes. But they look great. They feel great. I know the few that we raffled off last year have been very well received. I know Jake got one. He got the Sniper, and he was talking it up the other day. Very cool rods. Great to have that support from them. Yak Power. I have a $100 Yak Power gift certificate we'll be raffling off tomorrow. We have a discount code from them as well. They were a Northeast Ohio sponsor for a few years and then went to the corporate level. Very, very cool to have them with us. Trash Panda IDs. They make I don't know, it's aluminum, tin, whatever, metallic IDs that is printed with our 2026 identifier. You use like a wax pen on it or a magic marker, or a Sharpie, and then you can use alcohol to rub it off for each month. It's waterproof. Very great to have them on board. Suspends. Oh my gosh, Suspends. We got the bike trailer that Jay has been assembling the last week. We'll be showing that off throughout the year. I have the yellowfin rig and roll from last year still. We'll have that at each event. The first place we'll get a picture with your kayak on there. You get I forget what that is. I really need to write this stuff down. Get some Suspends bonus bucks for coming in first place. We'll get your picture. They'll use your stuff in their promotion. So we'll get the KA logo, the Suspends logo, and you'll be showing up on their advertising. So that's really cool. 412 Scared Fishless. I have a just pile of soft plastics from them that we'll be raffling off as well. Great guys. I worked the JDM Expo with them last year. It was great to spend the day with them. Just get to know them on a personal level. Very cool. Make some great plastics. Their spinner baits are insane. Slambo Lures is a new one this year, and I should have pulled up the page here. I'll pull it up now. If you watch the early bird raffle, Rich and I were talking about them. These the Dakota blades. He said you can just burn these things. They don't blow out. They throw out the vibration. They're awesome. So I need to get my hands on some of those and try them out this year if I can ever get out. But yeah, they're new this year. We got a discount code for them. Thank them for their support. Catch Products. We are catch board only this year. They make the best boards out there. They support us. We support them. Woo Tungsten, prices are going up with tungsten still. Woo Tungsten, we got a discount code there. Never Lost Gears. I have so many tethers that we're going to be raffling off again this year. It's awesome. Because if the kayak accessory doesn't float, you need to tie it down or be prepared to lose it because it will happen. Never Lost makes great tethers. They're awesome. Cross Kicks, massive 40% discount from them. Great water shoes. I know a number of guys wear them. Talk about how great they are. Dubro Fishing, all kinds of accessories, rigging stuff, rod racks, storage, all kinds of accessories. Great. They've been with us for a few years now. Awesome stuff there. I always see their locking nuts popping up on other build videos I'm watching of people that aren't associated with kayak anglers, so they're definitely out there and used a lot. The aggressively average anglers are throwing them on their 2026 kayak builds. I was watching. I was like, oh hey, like the Leonardo DiCaprio meme. I was like, there they are. Kitech, we all know those swim baits. Great to have their support, their sponsorship with us. Gosh, I feel like I almost always have one tied on now. It's like I got a Ned rig, a chatterbait, and a Kitech anymore. And then Boondocks landing gear. If your kayak is built to support that, that's an awesome cart system to use. A bunch of other accessories. They have a hammock stand for our camping trips. I know we're Pymatuming at the end of this month. Raccoon Creek, hopefully we'll get down there. And then, Northeast Ohio sponsors. Of course, I mentioned Bell Stores. They support us. They're awesome. They sponsor my niece's softball team, I noticed, and soccer field. So they're very involved in the community, the local area. So that's real cool. And the water is delicious and refreshing. What was the amount? Is Gatorade 2 for $5.50 and 10 cents off a gallon fuel perks. So that's something that you can use right now. Ghost Energy is normally 2 for something. Mountain Dew regularly buy 2 get 3 cents off a gallon. So their sales aren't just there. Like they're actually stuff that I buy at least. And then who else? I should really put this all in one place. Fisherman Central. Gosh, Fisherman Central. We have a couple. I'm wearing their hat even. They gave us a couple fishing rods, and I can't think of the brand right now. Fenwick Elite, $250 MSRP. Got 2 of those we'll be raffling off probably at the Porter's Lakes event, where the meetup will be at their shop. And then I have a bunch of, it's a t-shirt, buff, decal, and a $25 gift certificate that we'll be raffling off at each of our events throughout the year. That was really cool of them to give us that stuff. Raccoon Creek Outfitters, already mentioned them. Dustin, Bobby, Brett, Justin, the whole team, awesome people. They're back with us again. During Vision, if you're looking for an eye doctor, they got locations in Massillon and New Philly. They'll be giving us or donating a pair of Costas for us to raffle off. Mosquito or Portage Lakes. We'll throw those in there. Awesome price from them. If you're looking for an eye doctor, Jay says he's a fisherman, so go in, talk fishing, get your eyes checked, get new glasses. Maybe you can get your vision good enough that the Hobie eyewear will help you. And I think that's it. There might be a couple more joining us later. I know there are still some wheels in motion. We're trying to nail everything down for the year, but I believe that's it. Did I miss anything, you guys? Fishing online. I'm trying to think what's all piled up in my garage. I think that's it for now. I think that's everything. So we can move on to this first AoY event, the captain's meeting for this first AoY event, Lake Erie and the tributaries. Registration is closed, so we ended up with 28 anglers, and all 28 are in the big bass. So you can see the payouts here. Being an AoY event, we do have the Bell Stores bonus book, so it's a bonus $400 to payouts for first, second, and third place. Giving the payouts actually pretty nice. Plus, first place takes home the suspends money, the half price Hobie eyewear. Yeah.
It's wet.
Water, delicious and refreshing. Bell Store spring water. All right. 5 fish limit. We're in Lake Erie. Hopefully we get 5 big smallies. That'd be awesome. Paddle in at 5:45, which I believe is just before sunrise. So if you go in, make sure you have your lights on. Be safe, be smart. Lines in 6:15, 8 hours of fishing. Lines out at 2:15. You get a whole 30 minutes for submissions, 2:45 and 59 seconds. And then we'll meet up at Edgewater Park, which the link's right there, 3 o'clock. Please be there. Oh, Polymer Designs. How can I forget Polymer Designs? Robert Clusty has printed Big Bass and first place trophies for 3D printed first place and Big Bass trophies for tomorrow. So thank you, Polymer Design. Give him a look-see. God, I think he's up to like 5 or 6 printers now. Very cool. Thank you for those. Awesome. Look good. Well received. I need to get one.
Did Bob freeze?
I think he did.
I think Bob did a freeze. I think he was trying to say he needed to get him a trophy, but who knows where he's trying to go from here. So his computer just hard crashed. So we may have a minute to let him reboot, I guess. So let's talk about safety, Drew. This is a new event for us. We haven't let anybody out on this big water before. So, we want you guys to have fun, obviously. Oh, he's back. I can stop yapping. Perfect. Be safe.
We decided that update.
Yes, PFDs are absolutely required. Ultra required, though. You're not doxing yourself with any of those tabs, right?
No.
Okay.
No, all the important stuff's on the screen that you can't see.
Fishhub.com.
I got Fishing Online right there. Second. Fisherman Center right there.
That's practically the same as fishhub.com.
Basically. Don't tell Jeremy.
All right. So Yeah, Edgewater Park right there. Use your lights. Paddle in at 5:45, lines out at 6:15. Lines in at 6:15, lines out at 2:15. 30 minutes to submit your fish by 2:45. Meet up at 3. Please be there. I got this big raffle stuff I want to get out of my garage and
Or B
reclaim.
square.
Yeah. Available waters. We got western border of Hot Waters, eastern border of Geneva State Park. Lake Erie can be fished if you can do it safely. Tributaries are in bounds up to the first permanent physical obstruction, dams, waterfalls, low heads. And then we do list out Grand River up to Harpersfield Dam, Chagrin, you're up to Daniels Park, Cuyahoga, Lock 29, Rocky River, Morley Ford Dam, Black River is the dam just before the confluence of both east and west branches. You may launch on a tributary as long as it is below the first obstruction as listed here. And public access only, no private access, but you can use pay to launch as long as anyone can go that day and pay and launch, not for members, campers, any sort of community resident only type thing. And no motors allowed without approved medical exemption. I don't believe we have anyone signed up that has exemption, so there shouldn't be any motors there. And then event rules we'll go over real quick. I don't believe anything's changed since we last looked at it. I know there was some talk earlier this week, but I think it just cleared up a rule, didn't change anything. Then registration is closed now 20 minutes ago. So our final payout numbers are here. And I'm not going to post this. Here it is. But that won't be changing. Should not be changing. And then the rules. Here we are. Black bass only, largemouth, smallmouth, spotted bass, catch picture released. You cannot keep any bass, but you are allowed to keep other species as long as they follow the federal, state, and local guidelines and regulations. And I jokingly said on Discord earlier today, I'm going to bring a cooler and I'll take any walleye donations anyone wants to give. But I think I will actually throw a cooler in my car just in case. Wouldn't mind a fish fry. All fish must be caught from a kayak or canoe or wading. Just keep your kayak close, and the pictures must be taken in the kayak. Artificial lures only. If you catch a bass, you can't make any subsequent casts until you release the first one. If you catch multiple fish on the same cast, both can be measured, submitted, assuming they're legal. And you can't make any more casts until both have been released. Only kayaks, single-person canoes, and subs are permitted. The Angler 360 and Blue Sky, those are okay. Human-powered only. Paddle, no motors. You don't have to worry about any of that with the
Bye, Jay.
I think Bob froze again.
Nice. So yeah, obviously PFDs are required to be worn, but it's especially necessary if you're going out on Lake Erie. The weather looks like it should be fairly approachable for the big water, but that can change very quickly. So always be aware of your surroundings, have an exit route, know where you're going if you needed to get to shore or somewhere safe, and bail out of that kayak to not get swamped. Take the light seriously if you're launching before sunrise. Those big boats will rip through some of those areas and not think twice that you would be there, especially in the dark.
Yeah, it's supposed to be overcast in the morning too. So I mean, technically, I think I just looked it up. Sunrise is 6:13. So basically, up until lines in, you should have a light on, and then even overcast. Better on the safer side of things.
Right.
Hey, welcome back.
what is going on. This is really annoying.
Bob needs to do PC. He'll be taking donations
Yeah.
through.
So let's make this quick before this happens again. I don't know if it's overheating. I don't have too much running though. Doesn't feel all that hot. Anyway, launch points, measure in, submit your fish through TourneyX and come to the meetup. And then let's see. Everything. Quit this. Mouse closed, facing left, ID in the picture.
There it goes again.
Oh boy.
It's a little rough.
I'll pull our rules up and take over where he was at. Won't be able to share it, my screen, but I think maybe we have a new person or two joining in. So, like Bob was saying, mouth closed, fish facing left. Important thing that we touched on, or unfortunately had to DQ some fish from the April event, is making sure nothing's covering the fish eye and nothing is under the gill plate, because that's a full automatic disqualification. Make sure that we are able to see the numbers on your board to the right of the fish, and we are able to see the full bump board to the left of the fish. TourneyX automatically calls, so you don't have to worry about that. This is a 5 fish limit, so 12-inch minimum, your best 5 fish. Like I said, TourneyX will call all of those.
Drew, can you add my screen, or is that still under Bob?
I don't know that I have that option.
It must be. It might be Bob's.
Yeah, I think he has all the control of those.
Okay.
With rivers in play, I think it's important to also touch base on the dead eye rule. Dead, missing, gray, hazy, any eye that's in question on whether or not the fish could potentially be alive or dead. Make sure we are taking video from the board, so we are able to clarify the length of that fish and show that the fish was able to effectively, swim off.
There you go, Drew.
There, Bob, back.
I don't know if it's Bob. It's mine. So
yeah. Sorry, I don't know what's going on with my computer, so I got nothing open now except for StreamYard.
Mark, to answer your question, I don't believe KA did not make it mandatory that we have to check in and out, correct? But it is certainly highly recommended for this event to do so.
Yeah, and then there's just some examples of not good picture submissions and what to look.
Don't do these.
Yeah. And then there is the other one is the gill plate. Make sure your hand isn't under the gill plate. If you're wearing gloves or anything, make sure that you're not getting up under it. Just we won't worry about the fish's health. And then there's the dead eye rule that Drew was just talking about. If the eye looks wonky in any way, just better be safe and take a picture or a video of it starting on the board, showing that it's the size, and then you show it swim away. I'm a little flustered right now. I don't know where we're at. My flow's been obstructed.
I think that I mean we covered safety, I believe,
Yeah, you got.
One thing I don't know if
some
we
basic
fully
stuff
touched.
with safety is, it's legal. Also legal. You have to have a whistle on you. We require you to wear your PFDs. It's not an option. Like, you legally
Zip,
just have to have one
buckled.
on the kayak, but you have to wear it zipped, buckled. And if you're wearing a jacket, like, we recommend you wear it over top of the jacket, because if somebody takes a picture of you or something and there's no proof that you're wearing your PFD, it can get a little sticky with whether you're complying to the rules or not. If it's absolutely impossible for you to wear it over your jacket or something, take a video of yourself wearing it underneath your jacket or something, just so that you are ensuring that you could be like, hey, I had it on, I was following the rules, here's my evidence, and we can move on with life and know that you were being safe while you're out there. Pay attention to the winds, pay attention to the waters. If you're on Lake Erie, it can change very quickly, like I said a few minutes ago. And just, like, don't do dumb stuff. It's not worth it. Like,
even the rivers, guys, right now, I mean, I'm sure there's areas on all of them that pay attention to your surroundings, make sure you're safe on all of those measures. I always recommend, not only just for this tournament, but just in general, let a family member know where you're going, just in case somebody needs to check in on you.
this is a 5-fish event, right?
Yes.
Correct.
Yeah.
5 fish, 12-inch minimum.
And if you're adding layers or removing layers back to the PFD thing, take the PFD off. Lines must be out of the water. Take your PFD off. Throw the jacket on. Take it off. Put the PFD back on. Fully fasten it again. Then you can start casting. I think that's.
Yep. Give me fishing while you're changing clothes.
Any other questions in chat? PFDs, a lot of people saying PFDs. That's good.
Yeah, we were talking about safety while you were crashing. We just kept bringing safety up to fill the time.
Cabs need to start drinking this delicious and refreshing.
They need Mike's special stuff. I don't know if Bell Stores is enough.
I don't even know if Mike's special stuff is going to work right now. James Harden needs an exorcism.
Well, the 76ers are doing too much better right now, All right. Is it ID time?
I think it is.
That means it's go pretend to lay in bed time soon. Night.
Let me see if I can do this without crashing everything.
Do you want me to pull it up?
I think I can do it real quick.
I don't know if we touched on this just because we got a little bit all over the place. 2026 identifier. Please fill in your initials.
Is it a 3-digit number?
Yes.
So you want the minimum to be 100?
That's what I do. I mean, it doesn't really matter. We're drawing it live tonight, so it could be a 1-digit number. It doesn't really matter.
All right.
3 digits is the norm.
You want a countdown, or you just want me to hit it?
Oh wait, I can do
771.
771. So 2026 identifier, black and white or color is fine as long as it's clear it's our identifier. Initials and code must be visible in all submission pictures. Pay attention to the glare. If we get some sun tomorrow, pay attention to the glare on the other ID. If you have an ID sleeve or whatever. Yeah, that's a good. Remember to check the USGS stream gauges and weather apps if you haven't yet. If you haven't like 10,000 times today, do it again.
Take some grass, throw it in the air, see which direction the wind's blowing.
There is a possibility of some rain in the morning. So if you don't have like a sleeve for your identifier, make sure you throw them in a plastic baggie so that they're legible.
Also, throw like a a nickel or a quarter in there too, so it doesn't blow away.
Spoken from experience. Huh?
It's an old school trick if you're using the sandwich baggie method.
A lucky penny.
All right, and with that, I think we're good. No more questions in chat. I did get almost everyone in the video at one point before I started dropping nonstop, so that's good. Hopefully everyone watches this. Have fun, stay safe. See you at the meetup tomorrow.
Catch some fish.
Catch some fish, bring some cash for the raffle because I got to get this stuff out of my garage.
Oh, and eat your own snacks. We're not 100% on hot dogs tomorrow, so
Yeah, no hot dogs.
no hot dogs. So make sure you have your own snacks.
Likely no hot dogs.
Yeah. The cook's sick and we don't want to eat that. Good. Cool. Thanks for coming, everyone. See you tomorrow.
Toodles. Snacks as sauce.